Hi everyone, I'm Reen Wilcoxon from Embroidery Garden, and I just got in the totally tubular pressing station from Designs Machine Embroidery, and I thought I'd show it to you today. So what this is, it's a pressing system that allows you to add form and shape to purses and bags, like the one that's shown on the front of the box. You can get into the tight corners, you can get those box corners pressed out perfectly. You can use it in sewing to press seams and sleeves and, the corners of things that are kind of tight that you can't get to with just an iron. So let's take a look at it. So what you get is this modular system that it all interlocks together. You have a 6-inch board, a 1.5-inch board, and a 3-inch board. And they kind of lock together. So for the project I'm going to show you today, I'm going to use the 3-inch board. So to take this off, I just push it back, comes right off, and I can easily slide on the other board that I need, and it'll click into place. Now you can use this way, or you can turn it and use it this way. So if you have like a big tote bag, you'd want to use this 6-inch board. You can also get mats for it, these wool mats. They're really nice, they're thick. I really like these. You get a 6-inch and a 3-inch board. So for example, if you wanted to do a tote bag, and let's say we want to get these corners pressed out, boxed out really nicely. So I would just take the bag and I can just slide it on. And you can see how I can line up that corner perfectly here. And I'm going to be using my steam iron. Let's see, I've got it right there, and I can press it. Now, if I want to get in, I can go, all the way around the bag. Get over here and do this side too. Just get the corner, in the corner of the board and the wool mat. Now, if I want to get into these side areas, it's a little bit smaller. It is about 3 inches, so all I would do is just take that mat off, turn it over. I can put my wool mat back on, and now I can slide the bag back on, and I can get this corner pressed out really nicely. You can see how this 3-inch, it really fits right into the corner of this tote bag. Just kind of get it lined up. You would take your time and line it up nicely. And then you could take your steam iron and give it a nice press. Apply some steam there. And you can see how nicely it will box out the corner there. And of course I can go around and I can, press the seams. I could kind of pinch it together like this, put it back up on top of the mat, take my iron and press that seam there. And I can work my way all the way around the bag, but I think you get the idea of how it works. And you can see what a nice crisp corner I have here on my bag. I had a few people that wanted to see how to press my little Boxy bag. This is from my Boxy bag set. This is the 6x10 size, and this was made completely in the hoop, in one hooping. And I use the pressing system here to get this nice shape to it. So I'm going to show you how to use the pressing station with my little Boxy bag. Now I've gone ahead, I've stitched one out. It just came out of the hoop. I trimmed it per the instructions. Now I'm going to turn it to the right side. So I'm just going to reach inside and start to turn this. The instructions come with this. They are complete instructions. But this bag, there are 4 bags in the set, and they it's all in the pressing. The whole set of bags, it's all in how you press them. So let me get this turned to the right side. Probably should have already had it done, but I I thought you'd like to see it get turned. So once it gets turned, I am going to use this little tool and get the corners pressed out. But you can see it's already taking shape now. So let me just kind of get a few corners pressed out quickly here. Just using this tool, and I'm pushing out some of the corners. But this pressing system is going to be perfect for making the boxed corners around the bag. So as I've turned it, here are my raw edges. I'm just going to kind of fold those in, and I'm ready to start to press it. I am going to use the 3-inch board. I'm going to use the little wool mat, and I'm just going to slide the bag on and kind of line it up. I want that corner lined up with the corner of the board. Okay, and now I'm ready to press. And I'm going to use some steam on this. And I'm going to work my way around the bag, because you want everything pressed nice and firm on this. So let me get this corner at the edge of the board and the mat. Go ahead and now press this down. Give it some steam. And I can work my way now all the way around the bag. See how perfectly that fits in there? And I want to make sure that I have this other edge, the sewn edge, the seams nice and even. So you can see how this would work with purses, other things, not just in the hoop designs. I'm talking about people who are bag makers. I think this would be really nice for them. It would help too if I stood up, but if I stand up, you're not going to be able to see me doing all of this. So I'll just do it like this. But you can kind of get the idea as I go around and see how nicely the bottom is turning out on this. Now, another way that you can use this pressing station, you can turn it on its end. And let's say you had a tight corner here. I've pressed this side, now I want to start pressing the bottom. So I can do it just like this. I can move it over to the other side. And if I had something, of course, bigger, I would use, the other board. Or if I had something smaller, I would use that, the smaller board. But I think I am pretty good with this. Let me just give this side one more press. But you can see now how the boxy bag, why I call it a boxy bag, how it turns out. So this is actually the inside, the lining of the bag. So I'm going to turn it one more time. You'd want to poke the corners out well at the bottom. And I got this cute snowman fabric. And what I would do is go around the bag one more time. So I put the mat on, the wool mat. These wool mats are really nice too. They're nice thick ones. They are separate from the pressing station, but they are really nice. So I want to line this up and get the corner lined up with the board and the mat. Give it a shot of steam. Kind of go over to the other edge. Make sure I get it right in the corner here. Give it a nice little press. And again, work my way around the bag. I love how this just happens to fit perfectly right in the bottom on the side of the bag. A lot of tote bags are this size, and I'm sure that's why Dime made this board this size, included like a 3-inch board, because a lot of tote bags are that size on the side. Okay, let me just go around again. I think you're getting the idea of how I'm doing this. But I'll go ahead and I'll do this one little edge right here again. And then all I'm going to do for my boxy bag is I will just turn down the edge here just to give it a little bit of color, maybe about an inch all the way around. I would measure it if I was at my actual ironing board, but now that I have it turned down, I would press it one more time. Like I said, and the instructions say, this design set, it's all in the pressing. So let me just get this other side here done. And then we will look at the finished bag over there again. But you can see how it's starting to really take shape. I would take my time, of course, a little bit longer and press it a little bit better. But you can see how great this is and what a lot of other uses it will have. And like I said, you are able to turn it on its end and, you know, place a bag that would, you know, obviously fit over here and do some fine pressing. And again, you have the smaller board that you can use. And it's something, again, that I really love it, and I think you will too. Thanks.